Hello everyone, welcome to the 13th of our CIMA P3 Performance Strategy Lecture recaps. Okay, this lecture was on Information Systems and IT. Remember, we've already looked at Information Strategy. So, information requirements then. Good information, what should it be? Well, there's a few of these. First of all, it has to be accurate. It also needs to be complete. It needs to be cost beneficial, i.e. the cost of it shouldn't outweigh the benefits. It needs to be user targeted. It needs to be able to be used independently by the user in a useful way. It needs to be relevant to that user. It needs to be authoritative. It needs to be timely, and it needs to be easy to use. We can use the acronym ACCURATE to remember all of those, but good information should meet all of those requirements. So at different management levels you'll require different types of information. At an operational level, i.e. on the factory floor, you're going to need to know about the activities that you're undertaking. You'll need to schedule those activities, so you'll need to know about your workforce, and you'll need to know what immediate resources are available to you to undertake the activities that you're doing. Then at a tactical level, this is slightly above the factory floor, you're going to need targets. You're going to need to know what production you're capable of, i.e. your capacity. You're also going to need to know what budgets you've got. You'll need to be in charge of purchasing and need information on that. And you'll need to know what expenses are likely to be incurred. So that's what you'll need at a tactical level of management. At a strategic level, well, at a strategic level you're really looking into what markets you should be attacking, your suppliers you're using, should you be changing them, is there a better supplier? Customers, how are you going to attract new customers, what information do you need to do that? Your competitors, what are they doing, how are they doing things differently? Technology, is there new technology requirements that you should be taking up? And obviously your share price, what are all of your decisions doing to your share price? Okay, so those are the different types of information and the requirements throughout the organisation. But how are you going to actually get that information? Well, the first method is through your transaction processing system. Okay, this is just basically an automated system, a simple system for capturing your data, processing it and storing it. And it will also give you simple reports on the data that you've input. Generally you batch the data to put it in. It deals with routine transactions. And examples of this are, say, your sales processing system, or indeed your accounting system at a simple basic level. Moving on then to Management Information Systems, MIS, if that anachronism comes up in the exam. A Management Information System converts the data into information, i.e. raw data into information that you can actually use. It uses data from your transaction processing system, and different types of this will be databases, direct control, for example using credit limits, inquiries and support. These are all management information systems. Features of a management information system, well, it supports strategic decision making. Okay, it gives you online access to your transaction processing system. It has an internal focus, i.e. internal to the organisation. You're looking at your processes and information outputs. You'll be able to drill down information to get more detail, and it'll give you simple summaries, i.e. a simple report. So those are management information systems. So let's look in more detail at some of these. First of all, an enterprise resource planning system. What this does is it integrates functional areas. For example, it integrates your supply chain, your human resources and your accounting. And basically what it is it's cross-functional software. It's software that integrates all those different areas and gives you an overview of them. So the benefits of having this, well, it provides strategic information for you, which means that you can make improved decisions, and it also means that you can make integrated decisions. You've got an overview of all your different functional areas, so you can integrate those to make decisions. Allied to that, you may have a decision support system. The decision support system is able to manipulate the information, and really that therefore supports the decisions. You're able to design solutions and examine scenarios. Really the main example of this is a spreadsheet. Quite advanced spreadsheet programming will enable you to manipulate information, look at what-if analysis, and decide how to proceed. An executive information system then, EIS, well, this is total business monitoring for senior executives. Okay, so they need plenty of information in order to support the decisions that they're going to make. It's online generally, and it'll have access to both news and your stock price, the two things that executive managers need to be concerned with. Why would you have it? Well, executive managers need to look at a huge volume of information and data, so it'll help to interpret that. It provides them with instant reports, and it has a drill down function so that you can get behind those reports and really understand where the information is coming from. Different features of it then, you'll be able to call up data instantly, for example profit and loss, balance sheet, those sorts of things. You'll be able to undertake a detailed analysis. You'll be able to format the data to put into presentations and so on, and you'll be able to perform what-if analysis. What if our share price goes down by this much? What's that do for our gearing, etc. Okay, the benefits then of having an executive information system. Well, it provides you with real-time decisions. There's no waiting for reports to come in at the end of the month and that sort of thing. You can make decisions instantly. It improves control because basically you're aware of all the data, so you're able to make better decisions. And it's easy to use. You're not having to filter through loads and loads of pointless data. It can be quick and easy to use. This brings us on to expert systems. Basically this just performs the role of an expert. The components of this will be a knowledge base, which will be contained within the system, and an inference engine, which depends on the inputs that you put in. The different areas of an expert system are in law, in tax, in banking, and in medicine, and really it performs the work that you would otherwise have to get from an expert, but it won't replace an expert. It just performs at a basic level. So one of the key things about information is a cost benefit. When you're putting a system in, you've got to understand that the costs of it will be designing the system, running the system, and all the storage that you're going to need to store the data on the system. However, the benefits of it are hard to actually value. What you've got to do is do a very, very detailed analysis of the benefits that you're going to get out of the system. So that will undertake a detailed assessment and really understand what benefits you're going to achieve by implementing the system. So that was our lecture on information systems and information technology.